So on today's video, I'll be taking you guys behind the scene, walking you through my editing process. I'll show you step by step how I retouch my pictures to look the way they look. My first tip is to make sure you get the pictures right from camera, right? For someone like me who don't like editing, I make sure I get my pictures clean from camera, so the editing process is just easy for me. We're going to be working with this picture today, so let's go behind the scene. So our first step is to open our editing app, which is Evoto AI. I stopped using Lightroom and Photoshop a long time ago. The only time I get to use Photoshop is when I need to probably fill background for studio shots, right? So this is what the picture looks like. You know, as you can see, it already looks good from camera, like I said earlier, right? My first step is to crop the image so I know what I'm working with. Crop the image ready for Instagram or social media, which is the 4:5 crop size or frame size. Yeah, so this is what we're working with. The first step is color grading, right? For color grading, I don't do too much. I like colors a lot, so I try to maintain the colors in the picture as much as I can, right? So exposure is fine. I don't think I want to do anything to the exposure, right? So I'm going to leave exposure like that. And then for contrast, I'm going to bump it up all the way to 10. All right. And then I'm going to leave brightness like that. The picture looks good. The exposure looks good. The brightness looks good, right? The highlight, I'm going to reduce it by -20. Right? And then for shadows, I'm going to bump shadow up a little bit by, let's say 10. Let me see what 10 looks like. Yeah, so we're working with 10. The whites, I'm going to leave it like that. Blacks, I'm going to take it down to -5. For clarity, I'm leaving it like that. Vibrance, I'm going to take vibrance up by 10. I don't want too much, right? Because the picture looks colorful enough. So yeah. And evoto AI is really, really good, right? It makes editing really easy and smooth, right? So I'm going to go straight to the HSL and move to the saturation section, increase orange by 2. Like I said, you don't want too much, just a little bit of everything is good, right? And then I go to details, take it up to take the sharpen section to 60 or 70, right? I want my picture scripts, and then I go to the lens correction side. I do auto lens correction, and then for the color grading, that's it. I don't do too much when it comes to color grading, right? I move on to the retouching section. This is where the main work is done, right? Evoto gives you the opportunity to do airbrushing, frequency separation, and the likes with just the click of a button, or with just the click of a button, right? So I'm gonna, for face refinement, for freckles and acne, I'm gonna put it down up to 40. Our face looks clean already, so it does not need too much. The reduced face shine, I don't think there's any shine on our face, right? Our face looks good, so I'm gonna do 15. Dark circles, I'm gonna bump it up to 20 or 36. Eye bags, bump it up to 20. Like I said, just a little bit of everything. You don't want it to be too much, right? Remove glasses glare. Glasses looks good, so I won't be using that at all. Our lips, let me zoom in so you can see. So we're going to be removing lip wrinkles and flakes, as you can see there, right? So I'm going to take that out because I want our lips really clean, right? So I'm going to push that up to like 73, 80, right? Oh, actually I pushed the wrong there. So for lip wrinkles and flakes, because I want it to be really clean, I'm going to push it up to like 76, 80, right? For double chin, our chain is perfect, so we don't need to reduce our chain, right? Our chain is perfect, but double chain is good for people with, like, double chain, as the word implies, right? uh Beard protection, we're working with females, so we don't need beard protection, right? Females don't have Women don't have beards. So now I'll move to facial wrinkles, right? Forehead wrinkles. Our forehead is nice, it's good. So we just bump it up by 20, just a little bit, right? And then 11 lines, that's a line on the forehead, right? She does not have any, I can see just tiny, but it's not really obvious. So we're going to bump it to like 20. Also, eye wrinkle, bump it to like 25, 20, 27. Nasal wrinkle, that's for the nose area, right? Bump it up to like 26 also. Smile line, there's nothing on her face. I can only see this bit on this side. So we're gonna do another 25 or 20 actually, because there's nothing on her face when it comes to smile line. Cheek wrinkles, like, as you can see, there's nothing there, right? So I'm gonna do 10, 12. This one's 10, 10, right? Now we come to body refinement. We come to body refinement, body blemishes. Body blemishes, I think we're not able to see our body a lot here, right? So we don't really need to do too much here. So I'll do 10 all through. Neck wrinkle, our neck is not really visible, so we do 10 also. Armpit is not visible, so we leave that. Stomach stretch mark, our stomach is not visible, so we leave that also, right? So we'll close this tab, which is the blemish removal, and move to the skin retouching, right? This is where the main job is, right? So for skin retouching, dodge and burn, I don't want too much, so I'm gonna do something around 12, right? And then there's sculpt with dodge and burn too, so I'm gonna do something around 13, right? And then there's textured smoothing. When you zoom in, when you smoothen the face, and like, you still want to maintain this texture of the skin. That's what it is, right? So you bump that up to like, I don't want too much too, right? So I do like 30 or below most times, right? And then frequency separation, this one I bump up a lot, right? Because I want the skin looking flawless, right? So for frequency separation, I take it up to like about 50, right? And in some cases, I take it even higher, right? Depending on the client skin, right? And then the skin softening, right? I take that up to like, because our skin looks really good, so I take that up to like 40, right? And this is for the facial skin. There's a section for body skin, right? We repeat the same thing. The dodge and burn, I do 50 also. Frequency, no, sorry. For dodge and burn, I do 10. For the dodge and burn, I do 10. 10. Frequency separation, I do 50 also. And then for skin softening, I do, because our skin is not really visible, so I do 40, right? And we're done with the skin retouching section, right? There's you can also make adjustments to the skin tone. If your client does not have even skin tone, right, you can always fix that in the skin tone section. But our skin looks perfect, right? So we don't really need to do too much to our skin. As you can see, the picture is starting to come together nicely, right? This is good, right? So far we're done with the skin retouching section. Pretty easy, right? Compared to where you have to come up with your own action for Photoshop, right? So now we're moving to we're gonna skip facial reshape, because we don't need that, right? We're gonna skip facial expression. We don't need that. I don't think I've ever used those two before. Next is we're going to the teeth. Our teeth is not visible, so we're not going to do anything to our teeth, right? We're going to skip all the way to eyes, right? For eyes, you just increase the brightness of our eye, right? And remove, what I do is I remove red veins and increase the brightness. So brightness goes all the way to like, depending on how bright you want it to be, I do all the way to like 90 sometimes, right? Like this one, right? And then glasses get 90, and then I remove the red veins in the eyes. I take this up to like 60. Right? Can you see the difference now? This is before and this is after, right? So yeah, that's it for the eye section. We go to makeup next, right? I like the highlight on our skin, and also the contour, right? So I just need to enhance them a little bit, right? I reduce the highlight a little bit to like 10, and then I increase the contour to 9, right? I don't want to do too much, so we keep it minimal, right? Yeah, our eyebrows are good. I don't need to do anything to our eyebrows. Our eyebrows are perfect, right? Now we come to our hair, right? Our hair is good also. Just, make it shine more and neat, basically, right? So there's a section where you can fix the stray hair removers, right? So you remove the stray hair on the outside, like the edge line of our head, right? And then I like to make my clients hair shine well, so I increase the shine to like about 50 also. Stray hair removal, sometimes I do 100, sometimes I do 70, right? Um, yeah, that's it for the hair section. So let's go to our hands. You can always remove veins from client's hands. There's no vein on our hand, so we don't need to do um, anything to our hands. And you can also remove dark knuckles, right? But our knuckles are good, so we keep that, right? And if you want to go crazy too, you can fix our body shape. You can reshape our body, give her very tiny waist, big hips. I don't know if you can give big ass, but I know you can give big hips, tiny waist, bigger boobs, you know, whatever suits your client. So we're done with the retouching section, right? So now we move to clothes, right? You can always the wrinkled clothes, like wrinkled clothes, you can wrinkle them with evoto AI. That's a good thing about evoto AI, right? And you can also deblemish clothes, right? Our clothes is perfect. We don't need to do anything to it, right? But I'm just showing you, just in case you need the tool, right? And I'm showing you how good evoto AI can be, right? So far we're done editing. This is the final picture. I'm gonna put a picture of the final image on the screen, right? So you get to see what it looks like. But this is the before, right? And this is the after. Can you see the difference? All right. Thank you so much for watching. So this is the final image. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I'll do my best to respond with an explanatory video. Thank you.